Hi guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv once more back with another video, and today we are going to do some Moonriver updates. It's been a while since we last covered Moonriver. That was way back at the end of February 2022. Well, 5-6 months ago now. Time flies, doesn't it? So today we are going to try and compress as much as possible some of the updates that have taken place since then. Guys, bear in mind that what I'm sharing with you here today is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment as well as informational purposes. If you require financial advice, I urge you to seek someone who is trained to give you financial advice. Whilst we're at it, guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe as well as smash that notification bell. Also, do follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is right here on the screen. From time to time, we do post content on Twitter, and sometimes some of the updates we make might be time sensitive when we make decisions to jump into certain projects and possibly in the future exiting projects. You want to know when we are doing it. At the moment, we don't have a Patreon and so forth, so Twitter will be our way to do things. Maybe over time when the community grows, maybe we might consider things like that, but for now we are going to be utilizing Twitter quite a lot for some of these time sensitive updates. Have you subscribed? Great, let's move on. So Moonriver is an Ethereum compatible decentralized smart contract platform built on Kusama, a Polkadot Canary network, which makes Moonriver a Kusama Parachain. Since we last covered this Kusama Parachain, the price of its MOVR token has retraced massively from around $60 mark to where it is at the moment, which is around $12. It's a retracement of approximately 80%. That's huge, right? From February to date, dropped 80%. Of course, we're in a bear market, granted, but that is still a huge drop. What could be causing the huge drop? We don't know. We think it's people who probably received their rewards as part of the crowd loan last time, and they just thought, they'll cash out before they lose everything. We don't know, but that could be the case. And from its all-time high, it has lost around 98%. Wow, that is huge, right? Well, these things happen. That is a total collapse for this once anointed Ethereum heir apparent. Well, we would like to think so. Does that mean that Moonriver has lost its mojo? Not really. This project still has the same potential as before. The fundamentals haven't changed. In fact, if what we're going to cover today is anything to go by, then guys, this project hasn't even started yet. And that all-time high it reached at the beginning of its Parachain release way back in November of 2021, it will look like child's play when the next bull run comes. We think this will melt faces. Again, this is no hopium, okay? This is based on something that we're going to cover today. Here are some of the integrations that have taken place over the past few months. Moonriver and Khala integration way back in May 2022. The XCFAR token and XC20 representation of the Khala's FAR token on Moonriver. This can be used across Moonriver's active DeFi ecosystem. The MOVR token can be used in Subbridge, a cross-chain router built on Khala network or Khala's DApp. Moonriver is going to leverage Khala's suite of confidential computing services. So you can see this is a mutually beneficial relationship or collaboration. This integration is positive for both parties. The second integration was the cross-chain integration with Heiko and Crust in June of this year, June 2022. These two parachains, Heiko and Crust Shadow, and the availability of their tokens on Moonriver. The tokens you are talking of the HKO for the Heiko parachain and CSM for the Crust network. Once deposited on Moonriver, users will receive XC20 representations of the tokens from both of those parachains, and these can be used on Moonriver's active DeFi ecosystem. The XC20 token standard enables native assets from other parachains like HKO and CSM to be used on Moonriver-based dApps as if they were ERC20 tokens, whilst retaining ability to move across the larger Kusama network. Again, I think that's a good integration, especially for the other two parachains, because they will be leveraging Moonriver's popularity and Moonriver's growing ecosystem. Moonriver, the project itself, will be benefiting from additional liquidity from those two parachains, so it's a win-win for both parties. The third integration involved Calamari, and it took place way back in June. The Moonriver version of the KMA token, which is the ticker symbol for the Calamari token, is the XCKMA, and this can be used across Moonriver's vibrant and growing community, bringing users more ways to interact with Calamari across the Kusama network as well as through the Ethereum-styled addresses and wallets. Calamari network will bring along its privacy capabilities to the Moonriver ecosystem to introduce privacy to DeFi and other dApps. The third integration was the connection with Crab network, and that took place in June of this year as well, June 2022. The XC Crab, the Moonriver version of the Crab token, can be used across Moonriver's active DeFi ecosystem. The integration is made possible by the cross-consensus messaging, the technology that enables parachains to pass data, messages, and assets between each other. This standard allows the movement of MOVR, the ticker symbol for the Moonriver token, and any XC20 assets minted on Moonriver to the Crab network, where privacy transfers are enabled. Crab is the Kusama Canary network or Darwinia, a cross-chain messaging infrastructure which is focused on providing a reliable and programmable cross-chain platform for decentralized applications. CRAB supports cross-chain interoperability and acts as an on-ramp to the Kusama ecosystem. And the final integration we are going to highlight in this video involves Integritee, and this took place in June 2022. Each Parachain's native assets can now be used on other Parachains without the need for additional bridge. Once deposited on Moonriver as XCM, which is the Integritee's version of the tier token on Moonriver, Integritee's token can be used across Moonriver's active DeFi ecosystem. The MOVR token can also be used to support Integritee's private data processing environment. Integritee is also bringing its TEACO data oracles, which can connect with any Web2 or Web3 data stores in a decentralized manner for higher security with the same efficiency as a centralized server. So we think that could potentially be huge. There are quite a few of these projects now doing the same. This is interoperability at its devastating best. We say devastating and due to the fact that when all Parachains and all the Polkadot and Kusama native assets are interconnected, the impact to the rest of the crypto space is potentially going to be devastating as well. Some projects that do not interoperate will feel the pressure on their way out of this space, which means they are going to face their demise if they don't interoperate, because we do believe, people, the future is multi-chain and that is not going away. It looks more and more the case now with all these things happening, especially for those projects that are designed for interoperability, which is great. So people pay attention to this development as it is going to shape the next phase of this space growth. If we need mass adoption, interoperability is going to be the case. Once interoperability comes in, people will not even know which network they are using. They will just be utilizing product. That is what we want. You want to be using a product, not understanding what application it is running on top of. Once we reach that, we know that's the inflection point then for mass adoption. And guess what, guys? It is one of the latest Polkadot technologies that we featured in one of our most recent videos, cross-consensus messaging. We highlighted with such enthusiasm because we understood what it meant then, but the results are still just as impressive now that we see the end results. It's starting to trickle in now, okay? But it's going to prove to be huge. Once all the Parachains are interconnected, we may just about to witness something this space hasn't seen before. The Polkadot network taking its deserved place among the top 5 cryptocurrencies on any list you'll ever come across, be it CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko or any of those exchanges with token listing. Guys, this ain't no hokum or vaporware. If you get time, please, I urge you, go read some of the technical documentation about Polkadot to understand what this network is about, then think big. The fact of the matter is, if you can dream what this project could and can actually deliver, then maybe you could just become as half enthusiastic as I am about the Dotsama ecosystem, okay? I am a big believer in what Polkadot are doing, and there are other networks as well that I'm just as enthusiastic, but what Polkadot are doing, I think is being built for the future and the technology will withstand the test of time. You can tell with what's going on. So, if you invested in the Polkadot ecosystem before, including its Canary network, the Kusama network, how keen are you on the Polkadot and Kusama, collectively known as the Dotsama ecosystem? If you had no interest before in the Dotsama ecosystem, have you changed your views yet? Or are we not doing a decent job to highlight this no longer hidden gem that will be one of the larger blue chips projects in the future? Yeah, I'm talking of Moonriver. Whilst you're at it, guys, take time to check out some of the great projects launching on Moonriver as well, and its sister Parachain Moonbeam on the Polkadot network. Until next time, guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv with a mini update on Moonriver, especially the integration. I think they are going to drive Moonriver forward, and some of these Parachains that are locking or integrating with Moonriver, don't quote me on this, but in the future, there is a chance that they might actually switch to Parathreads instead of being Parachain and plug onto Moonriver. Because if you can achieve the same, if not more, by just plugging as a Parathread, why do you have to go through, crowd loaning at all? Those are just my thoughts, guys. Until next time, this is FD for Sage5.tv. Bye for now.